One. Hello, everybody. My name is Ron Murphy, and welcome back to Severed Sons Presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale adventure in the lands of Wildmount. I'm your Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have...
Hey everybody, this is Bill, and I'll be playing Orgoth Skullcrusher, your half-drow, half-orc, all badass, unarmed battle master who's got a lot going on.
some issues, yeah. So, Orgoth, question of the day. Who or what inspires you to be better?
Yeah, well, for a long time it was my mama. But then the more that I've spent seeing other people, the more time and traveling, it's really now the people that are important to me. So Lapis and North and Wilvan and Question all really inspire me to be better and to do my best because I want to show them that I can be someone that they can trust and rely on just like I trust them and rely on them.
For now. Hey everybody, this is Jaiden playing Laphus Prismawing, your local reborn wizard of smut. As for who or what inspires her to be good, nothing. Nothing inspires her to be good, but there are people who she's looking out for that inspire her to do better.
I like that. That's a great
Nice.
answer. Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I'm playing North the Eladrin Roguelock. Apologies for the shit sound. I am on vacation right now, so this is what I'm playing with today. Hopefully this is not killing your ears. As for whoever, getting better is for chumps. Fuck that.
For Dermot, the light, Luxon. We all have to find our purpose in life. Following the light, I have found mine. And at the very once we get all the beacons together, we'll be able to find and ask the ultimate question of what is our purpose. And people write songs about it, and it'll be great. Galsariad, the promise of knowledge and the power that will accompany that knowledge.
Nerd.
He likes books. Well, we're missing Ross today. Again, he is still doing theater stuff, and apparently they're in Tech Week this week, so break a leg if you have to go on. And I hope everything's going great. Love you, Ross. Okay. If everybody is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 49. Oh my gosh. The link between. So last time, you captured the traitor Galiocerda, and after one of the blue keystone crystals exploded as you were making your way back, you evaded a corrupted giant shark and then made it back to the base camp safely. After turning Galiocerda into custody, North and Orgoth headed to the Cool Flame, and Lapis, you spoke with Jamon at the mirror room at the Lollyho, and when Lapis brought up the subject of exorcism, everybody had a good laugh. And Jamon suggested that you speak with somebody at the Temple of Palor.
Yeah.
So, I think that's where we kind of stopped it last time. So let's start with Orgoth and North. You've made it back to the Cool Flame.
I'm gonna need something to eat, maybe, and to drink. I think I might need a lot to drink right
Not
now.
too much.
Um,
Keep your head on your shoulders.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Eat,
Um,
drink, be merry, bird.
oh, well, they treated him really good.
Yeah,
Bird has
I'm
gotten
kind of
really
actually
good.
happy to hear him. Wow. That's character growth right here. Damn.
Sky has been working hard on teaching Ember lots and lots of phrases that will help bring in customers to the Cool Flame.
Oh, could we get a table Sky, and some food and drinks, please.
Sky says like, we're not too crowded. It's just probably what, late afternoon right now. Um, like anywhere you want to sit. You practically live here, Orgoth. I'll come by
Yeah,
and check on you in a
I guess
second.
so.
Yeah, I'll come
Okay.
back. I'll come back and check on you in a second. And Sky goes to the
Okay.
back, puts her apron on.
We're like the
That's
annoying
fine.
roommates.
Yeah, I guess we are. We're like the renters that never leave at this point.
I mean, we pay though. Well, we've got paid for us.
Yeah.
I kind of
mean, at some
pay
point, we probably have to start paying. I don't know when that happens.
a month, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
think you've got
can
a
probably
month.
afford it now.
Yeah.
We've got a few weeks in though, so soon we're gonna have to pay.
I bet you they'll let us know.
Yeah, yeah, certainly. I mean, it's not too expensive, so we're gonna be doing just fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
North in Orgoth, you look over. There's like by the door. There's a small bulletin board where people put up little flyers and things like that, and you see a wanted poster that just recently was put up, probably today. A woman named Ina, beautiful hair, like was seen with a red dress, wanted in suspicion with a heist that happened a foiled heist that happened at the Lux Run Casino.
Huh. Well, that finally happened. Good for them. Uh,
What's that?
do
What happened?
do I know maybe of that person? Do I?
Are not familiar to you,
Okay, so
but
they're
there's a sketch, but the sketch isn't that great. They made it really more on the cartoony, like Jessica Rabbit style.
okay. Can I sleight of hand it off the wall?
Nobody's looking. You could, yeah. You don't even have to
Yeah,
roll. You just like grab
just
it. Yeah.
gonna help my fellow criminals. Damn.
Yeah.
What happened? You said that happened. What happened?
Oh, I mean, you know my expertise, what I'm good
Uh,
at.
yeah, being a badass. Yeah, I know.
And not that, like
Oh,
opening doors that shouldn't be opened and stuff like that.
oh yeah, right.
Sticky
Okay, yeah,
fingers
yeah,
kind of
sure.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They were planning something a while ago, so that's why I tried to get me into it, and in the end didn't happen.
Oh, but then it did
So
happen.
then they found someone to do it, apparently, but it didn't go so well, I guess, if their face is on that.
Apparently, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
the known associates. Um, um, there has a list of known associates on the bottom of the paper, written really small.
Do I know any of these names?
Make a history check.
Need to get my character sheet back up. Welcome to me not being at home and not having everything on like 5 screens. That's a big old thick.
No, they are not familiar. It's a name, Chorus and Duskwood
Well, no
were
idea
their
who that
associates.
is.
So
Well,
Good for them.
you can still be like really, really good at what you do and have your face turn up on the wanted poster.
I mean, yeah, but at this point, it's just like getting some street cred. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So, uh, do you think we should talk some more about what happened? I'm a little.
Do you want to talk about it right now or when Lapis comes back?
Oh, oh yeah, we should probably wait for Lapis and Wilvan too. I guess as many of us as here.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna pull out the sending stone.
okay.
Read the cool flame. You plan on coming back anytime soon, or do you have DRAGON trouble?
The response is, I'm not sure. I will be there as quick as I can. I'm not in trouble currently.
Okay, no clue if he's gonna show up soon.
Okay, well we'll wait for Lapis then. I guess that's okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, I just do you think I should tell Question what happened? I'm trying to be like real honest with her. This might be like too scary.
There's a
So
lot of talks you're gonna have to have with Question. Not just that one.
yeah. Well, I told her about the
Orgoth kind of looks around. He's like,
about the Grumsh and the Loth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows about the like the visions and things.
Yeah, while we're on the subject, what are your plans with her once all of this is over?
Um, well, I don't know. I mean, we probably have to get married now or something, right?
You're going a bit fast. How long have you been going out together?
Well, we had sex, so
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
okay. Um,
If I had to get married to everyone I had sex with, damn.
well, I mean, we met in we've gone out a couple times. But
How long, Orgoth? How long have you
um,
known her? Exactly.
well, we met in Betrayer's Rise.
Yeah.
So, I guess not very long. It is maybe it is going kind of fast. Um, but I
For
really
marriage, yes.
I mean I told everybody in front of everybody I said that I loved her, right? So
What's her favorite color?
um
What's her favorite meal?
we had cheese and we really
Is
liked the
it her
cheese that
favorite
we
meal?
had. I I don't know.
Does she like pets?
Um
Does she want to have one? Does she have one? What do you know about this person, Orgoth?
well, she's in the Cobalt Soul, and she's like really pretty and very smart, and she loves historical fiction that's romantic usually, but then also she likes to go through, and when it's not accurate, she'll mark the books up.
Mm-hmm.
So because she likes to take those notes and do that, um, and she lives in Ankarel,
What?
and she's with the Cobalt Soul.
Okay. Are her parents even alive? What are their names? Have you met her family? Do you even know if
Uh,
she has siblings?
no. I wait. I also know that she has three friends, that are like her really really good friends, and their names are, okay, hang on,
Okay,
don't tell me,
you don't have to
um,
give me names. Think back on everything that you know. Is that enough to say that you know a person? That you want to spend
uh,
your life with
n-
a person that you know barely,
no,
averagely.
no, probably no, probably no.
I'm just telling you the whole marriage thing way too soon. If
Yeah,
you want to stay here, fine. Just work at your relationship, but it's your first one, right?
yeah, it is. Um,
At some point, Sky has sneakily snuck menus in front of both of you, and you never noticed. Well, look, North, you probably did, but you know.
Just if she's still here, I have like like the usual. I'm just gonna point at it just casually in the menu while I'm still like looking
Yeah,
at Orgoth and just
yeah.
going like,
She writes it down silently, and
my guy, you you're young.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have anything really to compare with. How do you know this is true love?
Um, I've never felt like this about anybody before.
Because it's her first one. I'm not saying that it's not valid. It could very well be the one. But do you really know her? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't believe in love at first sight, and I don't believe in love in general unless it's born from adversity or standing against something that that is hurting both of your beliefs. You can't know someone unless you've seen them pissed off and at their worst.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, take your time with that relationship and see if she's really the one. Be honest with her,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Honest is good.
but also don't go too fast.
Okay. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Doing the right thing is learning to know her and respecting her for who she is and what she likes. And do you know her aspirations in the future?
She talked about wanting to maybe write, or maybe edit, books. That she could be really good at that. But no, I guess I don't. We haven't really had a lot of time to talk. I told her I wanted to, that I really wanted to know everything about her, but we've been really busy.
We have. Just, she's a good girl. Don't hurt her by doing something that would just be, like you wouldn't want to hurt her, but you could just be careless because of some things you don't know. You know? Am I making sense?
Yeah, you are. You make a lot of sense, North. I mean, you know this stuff. I don't.
Well,
I know that
yeah.
I've messed a bunch of stuff up, but I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah. Just
I can tell you what I won't do. I'm not gonna get her a pet unless we talk about that.
excellent. Do not.
Like I figured that one out.
Sky sneaks in and refills waters and ale for Orgoth. It's like, have you had a moment to? Oh, I've got Norse order. Orgoth, what do you want?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Sorry, I was focused there.
yeah. Yeah, I'll have the double big burger.
One double big, everything
Yeah,
on it.
one double big, everything on it. Extra sloppy with a side of potato.
Okay, and she takes the orders and goes in the back, and Spike's like, Orgoth's back, yeah, and starts cooking. You hear something sizzling in the back.
Yeah. Oh, Cressy, Ems, and Feather.
What?
Her friends. I remember the name of
Oh,
her friends. I'm trying to learn about it. I just that's why I don't know if I should tell her what's happening. I mean, we're still, I guess.
I mean, there are
learning
things
stuff
that you
and-
have to be upfront about.
Yeah. Is this one?
I would say something like, I'm scared of getting jumped by you in my sleep now that you've been going all burp, burp. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I guess. I mean, I don't want that to happen either.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens if we're down there and
That's
And-
why we
and-
gotta figure this out before we go back down there.
yeah, yeah.
Lapis, your carriage is getting a little bit closer, about probably a couple blocks away. Make a perception check for me. You're muted too, just so you know.
Sorry. Oh, shit. So I just wanted to go back to the cool flame. So,
Oh, make a perception check for me.
yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Before I go, I didn't know if like I would be in the middle of their conversation the moment I walked in, or how long this
This
was
is
gonna
taking a
take.
while. I'm just sort of like getting you close, but not. I want to see how long this conversation is going to go. So,
Perception,
yes.
19.
You're pretty sure that there's another carriage following you. It's turned every time your carriage is turned.
Weird. All right. Seeing that, I am just going to look up. How close is like the closest building up top?
In this area, close to where you are, the buildings are kind of low and flat. So the highest building is like 40 or 50 feet. The lowest building has a roof of 20 feet, 2 stories.
Okay, well, I am going to just Misty step my way up on top of somebody's
Okay.
roof.
Okay. The let me see if the carriage driver does not even notice you leaving. So
Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk as though I'm, what I'm doing normally, and then I'm just gonna zoop right up top.
okay.
Then I am going to use. Do I have any more charges? All right, I have another charge of my Jewel of 3 Pairs to go invisible.
Okay.
All right, and then I am just gonna start going down that building and start heading my way back.
Escape stairs on the outside, or actually like going inside and working your way down inside.
I'm just gonna go down the stairs. I'm not
Okay.
gonna if they lock they're probably locked. So
Yeah. Okay. So you head down the escape stairs, kind of you hear like dum, 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 dum. You look and you see that the carriage that was following you is probably a ways off, so
Does that carriage look at all familiar?
it does not. No.
Okay, and I can't see anybody in it, right?
It's closed carriage.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna leave it then.
Okay. Good
I'm not
job.
dealing with this shit.
Good job. Smart. Going back to the cool flame. You're heading back to the cool flame, I'm assuming, Lapus. Okay. Orgoth and North. Your food comes out, and there's like a third burger patty on the side. It's like we had some extras, so I just threw it in there for you.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Just gonna munch on my salad.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
It's been a talk. It's been a day.
As you're kind of talking and eating, like I guess kind of quiet, the more people start coming in, and you're like sidling up to the bar, getting drinks. People are coming in to eat. Some people are coming in and buying birdseed and like things for Ember from Sky and feeding Ember. Ember's like, "Thank you, bird. Thank you, bird," and everybody's kind of happy.
If that bird can feel like that, it's gonna get really fat.
What?
I said if that bird keeps eating that much, it's gonna get really fat.
Yeah, no. Birds need exercise, and yeah, not that much food, I guess. That is my other character talking. Damn. Bird nerd is coming through. Oh my god. Sorry. I guess birds need to kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to fly or something sometimes, right? You gotta get exercise. I mean, I eat a lot, but
I mean,
you know what?
if you're too fatty, you're gonna have trouble to just like lift off, right?
Me? No, I'm not.
I mean, no, as a bird.
No, I'm not gonna get fat. Not me as a bird either. I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm burning a lot of calories when we're doing this stuff. But I think
Proverbial you.
Lapis, you come back and you can hear like it's loud, like they've got windows open, and you can hear Orgoth and North talking about a bird getting fat.
Probably talking about Ember. All right.
Is
Just
there any
gonna-
other bird?
Yeah, basically. She's gonna walk inside of the cool flame and look over at Orgoth and North, see that they're eating,
Yes.
and I guess walk over to them and just not even sit down and just say, exorcist shit. We all laughed.
Excellent.
No such thing.
Cool.
But the Jamon did say, if we want to do something about that, maybe talk to one of the priests in the Temple of Pelor, and maybe they can do something about the whole. She looks over on and just goes, the betrayer god
The
situation.
BG. The BGS. Okay.
And they said that let the priests know that we know Jamon, probably show them the badge, and they will keep hush hush about it.
Cool. Good.
Are they really going to do that though? Because I mean, it seems like everybody here's got a huge problem.
I mean, that's why
with,
we have Jamon with us within this.
BBGs. Okay.
They're
He said-
vouching for us, so.
Mhm.
Okay. So we should. Yeah, I was telling North. I mean, I agree with North that I don't. I'm a little worried about going back down there because it seems like that it happened a lot down there, and I don't. Really
What exactly
remember it.
happened?
I don't really remember. I just remember being like on top of the crescent thing, and it didn't have a head.
I thought that's
then-
what you were going for.
Well, I mean, I knew I had to fight it because it was going to attack you, Lapus. And I remember going after it, and then I was sitting on it. I don't really know what happened in the middle.
I was not paying attention to you. I was mostly focused on Little Gals Junior over there. And
Ah,
so
Gals Jr.
so yeah, if you did something bad, I didn't notice.
There's. It looked a lot like bloodlust, but there was no blood there. It was a construct, but that shit was terrifying. I don't want my head to be instead of whatever the heck Orgoth was punching. And
Why
he
would
did,
Orgoth punch you?
he did not respond to being called out after the fight ended. He just kept going and going.
Well, some people get into that whole berserker rage thing going on.
That was
It's normal.
Hey,
I mean, I've been around it before.
yeah.
Well, yeah, like the whole berserker, they go so crazy into the battle and they start beating up anything that's close by.
Blood rage. Bird. Blood
They
rage.
start bleeding from their eye.
Oh, they start foaming at the mouth. The blood, I don't know if it was either theirs or their enemies, but they were just covered in it.
So
War can be a bitch.
all right. So maybe this is just normal.
I would
call
say
that normal.
I would say get checked out first before we call it normal. All I'm
If
saying
you
is
got a
that
wart on your PP, you gotta make it. You gotta make sure that it's not something else. You gotta
Wait
get
a
it
minute,
checked
what?
anyways.
Wait.
What on my what?
No,
he has a
no, he does.
okay.
I haven't seen it. You know, like I haven't looked at that.
No, I don't have anything like that.
Are
No.
you sure about that?
I'd believe North.
Orgoth like pushes back, thinks about it for a second.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes.
All right.
He almost checked.
Well, That's all I really had for you guys. You know,
I mean, we gotta get Orgoths trained for STDs anyways.
I would say in the morning we should go to the Temple of Pelor and see what they can do about this exorcism.
Oh, absolutely. Are they gonna pour holy water everywhere?
I don't know what they do.
Chant a little bit.
I feel like
We're-
it now. Are you guys just teasing me? Because now it kind of feels like it's a joke.
the whole
This has just been a
exorcism.
big joke.
The whole exorcism thing. No, that's not a joke.
That's not a joke. I'm still low-key terrified of getting murked in my sleep.
Well, I don't
Okay.
know what North experienced, but all I'm saying is that we do have a thing with the Temple of Pelor if you need it, and I feel like you do with the whole hearing voices and seeing visions. So might as well go get checked out with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's all happening. That's all definitely happening.
Grumsh has a spear, right?
Grumsh.
Yeah.
Loth. Bird. It's
Bird, you better not say that shit.
Arrest this bird right now.
I rolled to see because y'all were talking about it and nobody else was in the bar, and I rolled to see if Ember overheard you, and she did. So
Arrest the bird. This bird is a criminal.
You see a sky go over, and it's like no, 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 and the bird's like
No.
no, and then it's like no treat, bird, and sky goes away without giving Ember a treat. So
Your buddy's BNL.
Yeah, but he
Your your buddy G. Your G-man, G-man. Big guy.
G-man has a spear.
Yeah. Right?
That's how.
And he was the one
Orgoth
who
looks
just like
over at Bird and then leans in closer, so he's talking just to the table with hopefully Bird not overhearing now.
it's a little bit louder in
says-
here now, so it's harder for the bird to
Yeah.
overhear. But
It says,
Yeah, in fact, G-man used the spear to attack the city, and
okay.
that's what Elixian stopped.
Okay. Because you don't remember anything about that fight?
What fight?
The one with Crescent?
I remember it went after Laphus, and then I ran to fight it, and then and then it had no head.
Because and tell me if I'm remembering this wrong, like as a player, but didn't you stab a spear into it, just like
he did.
almost like a pissing contest. Just like asserting your dominance by stabbing it real good with a spear. Is this something
don't
you
remember.
usually punch things?
I know. I don't remember. I mean, I did take a spear because in the water, if we would have had to have fought that shark,
Yeah, you fucking jammed it into
I would have used the spear. What do you mean?
jabbed it into a construct corpse, kinda.
Well, yeah, the spear, but that's why I took the spear, because if we were underwater,
We were
like,
not.
Remember when we were leaving and we saw that shark? Like,
I'm
if we would've
talking
had to have
about the
fought-
construct.
Right. Okay. Well,
We were
I-
not
I don't-
underwater.
No, I don't remember.
It was down,
Okay.
and you just grabbed the spear and went into it. Is
Okay.
it something that you would normally do?
I mean, it could have just been the killing blow.
It had no head.
Have you ever not heard of double tap? Got to make sure that thing's dead.
Yeah, I don't do that, Laphus. I've never killed anything.
Well, it's a good thing that thing was a robot then.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
So technically, you didn't kill it; you destroyed it.
Okay.
Good thing
maybe.
you didn't go after Gals Jr.
Little Gals Jr. Ah, that would have been great.
Wouldn't. No.
You could have came back to. I could have brought her back to life. It's fine.
So,
Sky comes
okay, it's-
over and is kind of like, Lapis, you need anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
And she just nods and goes and helps other customers.
So tomorrow morning, Baylor, right?
Yeah. I won't go in there. Obvious reasons.
How come?
I'm not a whole fan of the whole light thing.
Good.
I tend to stay away from Paylor, anything with the Raven Queen. They don't enjoy me.
You think
I'm-
we should? You think we should get Dermot to help? Isn't he like the
He
payload?
couldn't help with the Ruidium. I don't think he could help with that.
You could ask, but I don't think he would be better than the priests that already know their thing.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like as an introduction or something, like because he's a like a cleric, right, of Paylor.
No, he's not.
No, he isn't.
something. Light. Well, you said light. I thought that's not the same thing.
No.
No.
I don't know this stuff very well.
Bill, make a religion roll. Orgoth.
13.
You do know that there are some people in Zorhos that actually worship these things that are like 12-sided structures, and it's called the Luxon. And that's
Yeah, we have that in Jigao. He knows
Yeah.
that because there's one
Yeah.
in Jigao, right?
yeah, exactly.
What? So the Luxon isn't part of the Paylor thing, because because I remember that we have that building in Jigao, and Dermot talked about that, but then you just said the light, so I thought maybe they were, because gods have many names, right? So I thought maybe that was the same thing.
Not in that case.
Okay.
You see, before I came to Jorhas, I didn't even know about Luxon. Really, before I met Dermot, in fact. Paylor, widely different.
Is
You would
Paylor
know.
doesn't
You
maybe
would
sound like a
know
good
easily
thing.
that Paylor's other name is called the Dawn Father. Everybody knows.
Mhm.
That's something everybody knows.
It's not the light. He's Dawnfather.
He's a god of.
Okay.
He technically is a god of light, but also like strength and healing. A lot of clerics usually, devote themselves to Paylor.
Sometimes gods do share kind of a some dominions, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Should I? So I'll go with you two then. We'll go to the. But you're gonna wait outside, Lapis. North, will you go in with me, or do I have to go in alone?
I think it'll depend on what they're gonna do in there. Maybe they're gonna need you alone.
Well, you could always go with him inside.
I can
and
go,
then-
yeah, just
yeah.
like, and then sit in a waiting room while you're getting your shots done. Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna get. They're gonna. Am I gonna get shots?
many of them.
Sometimes
Okay.
the needles are this big.
Oh, okay. That sounds really effective.
If I remember correctly, it depends, but sometimes they have to put it in your buttocks, but that's not here or there.
Okay.
Get a whole screening just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that's the
I will
joke.
get a whole screening. I'm gonna go to my room now, and I'm gonna call question on the stone to let her know that we're back, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I feel like I felt bad when we left. When we left to go back, and then I remember the tube collapsed, and then I just felt like really tired. after the tube collapsed,
Okay.
and we got out. So
Yeah, get some rest.
okay. Thanks, North. Thanks, Lapus. I'm really glad that you're both my friends and have my back.
And Orgoth will get up from the table and make his burgery way upstairs.
Okay.
Did he finish his meal?
He left that one patty. He got so into the conversation. There's just that one meat patty left on the side.
Man, he
Holy
really must be
shit.
bummed.
Damn.
What do the rest of you do?
I'm taking bets. How long will that question thing last?
Are you saying that out loud, or are you saying?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Question. How long would that last? I'm taking bets.
Oh, you're talking about the person. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the person, yes.
Third base. Okay.
I mean, it could last for a while. He seems very in puppy love, which can take
Yeah.
a couple of months, maybe a year, and see where that goes. I'm not here to question whatever he's got going on.
The person or the verb?
The person.
Okay.
Whatever's going on with her, she seems like she has a little bit more experience than him. But she
Is this
seems.
all you're saying? A little?
I'm not gonna question it.
The person or the verb?
The verb.
Okay.
We really gotta call her something else.
I mean,
Definitely not Quizzles.
pop quiz.
This
Well,
little-
regardless.
This little boy comes into the tavern, and Sky looks like, "Are you lost?" And the boy's like, "Nope. I just got to do something. I was and he's holding like a full-on gold coin in his hand, in his fingers. And he goes over to you, Lapus, and says, "Here you go," and hands you a white card with 3 links on it.
She's still not.
Someone's got a crush on you?
No. Somebody
Okay,
doesn't
bye. And the kid leaves.
Bye.
Getting their fucking kids to do their dirty work. She is going to look over at North and just goes, "Can I have a drop of blood? I have nothing."
You know what? We're putting a lot of things behind us, so I'm gonna say yes.
And she's gonna put the card down on the table so North can see too, because she doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just like take my knife and do a little
Ping. Yeah.
on my finger.
And you drip the blood onto the card, and suddenly the blood drop is drawn into the 3 chain links, and suddenly it goes whoom out into what looks to be a veil, a chain veil. And written into, like, behind the links, you see an address that is in the Alluvium district.
Been there once.
I feel like you've been all over this whole town. I've barely made my way around.
People to see, places to go.
I just need her to stop.
She's just like hung up on you or something?
When we were downstairs, messing with the. Oh God, I don't even remember their name. I don't care about them.
Fucking up Bruce, yeah.
Yeah. When you were fucking up Bruce, I was stealing some people's things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the people who stole all the rest of the money? Yeah,
Mhm.
this is their card.
Oh well, she's buddies with my buddy then.
Yeah, I mean, if she's buddies with your buddy, can you tell your buddy whenever you eventually see them that I'm not interested?
I mean,
Unless I see her first, and if so,
unless you
then
see her first, let me just check the address.
you can go ahead. You could even
Just
keep the card if you want.
no, you keep it. She's your bae after all.
Ugh. After North checks the card, Lapis is just gonna toss it into the trash.
Okay. As a couple of minutes later, Sky comes up and just picks up the plates that are on there, including Orgoth's, and like with the crumpled up card, and just dumps it into the trash for you. And then anything else, North and Lapis?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Have a nice night.
Think I'm gonna go into my room and just relax the rest of the night.
Okay.
Think I can now tell who was following me in that carriage.
You left an impression.
All I did was steal.
Yep. That's how you make friends.
You did a shitload of damage to her. Of course, she's impressed. So.
Yeah, I guess.
She's in love.
Lapis is going to just turn away and just start heading upstairs.
Okay.
Have a good night, North.
No.
Okay. Orgoth, you're upstairs first. What do you do when you get up there?
Orgoth gets upstairs and takes the breastplate off and puts it carefully down next to the bed. Strips out of his armor, takes the stone, the sending stone, and picks up his
Quizzle, I'm back from the sunken city. Very tired. Need to sleep. Found a bad woman that was stealing things. Talk more tomorrow. Orgoth.
Pause, and then a few moments later, I'm glad you're home safe. I'm glad you're home safe. I can't wait to hear all about it. Me to see you, talk to you tomorrow. We can meet up. Kisses.
and he smiles a little and sits the stone down.
Okay.
Then he lies back in the bed. He's kind of uncomfortably shifts for a few minutes. He's trying to get to sleep. Then he gets up. He puts a hand under the mattress, lifts it up, and reaches under, and then he pulls out the book, and then gets back into bed and opens it and starts reading it.
Is this the book on Betrayer Gods?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like you to roll just a 20-sided die and tell me what your roll is.
See if I can, if I do it in here, if we can all see it. We'll see what happens. I got 12.
12. Okay.
See that.
Okay. You're reading it, and are you picking a specific part of the book? Are you looking for anything? Are you...
I think he picks it up without direct intention. And I think if this makes any sense at all, he's reading it to see where the book takes him.
Okay.
Like he's just kind of reading the book and he wants to see if he ends up somewhere.
Got it. Okay. Make an Arcana check for me.
Plus 1. That would be a 15
Oh.
plus 1. 16.
Nice. Okay.
Good. So pretty good.
Yeah. How many times have you read the section on Lolth?
Yeah, probably the 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I think once he got here, like he read it a couple times, like maybe 2, but he got really focused on reading about Grumsh for some reason. He didn't go back to it.
You kind of like managed to get to the section on Lolth. This casually flipping pages. And some pages are stuck together. You notice. And then it kind of flips to the Grumsh section. And a lot of the wonderful, wonderful deeds that Grumsh accomplished in his time pre-Calamity. And the cleansing of the continent of Marquette.
He tries to go back to that section.
Okay.
And he's going to try to open the pages. Is it like web?
They're
sticky?
It's just like they're not. It's make a sleight of hand. It's like you try to pull them apart, but they're like kind of they're stuck together. I'm not sure what's keeping them together.
Better at this. An 11. I didn't really very good though.
Yeah, you kind of pull, and you see like this white thready kind of substance, almost like webbing.
Am I not supposed to read that part? Why?
Orgoth, you feel a tickle on your shoulder, like something's there. You look over, and you're kind of half expecting Parker to show up, but he's not there.
Maybe get. Parker? Hey, Parker! Were you there?
You feel a little something touch your neck under the armor.
I don't have
on
the
your,
armor
oh,
on.
oh, sorry. Sorry, a little like on your collar.
Is that
nothing?
Come out? Or...
Come tap, tap, tap.
And he'll turn around. Is there anybody behind him?
No.
He puts the book down open to the front part of the Lolth section that he can. And he goes and he puts the armor back on.
And when you do, Parker squeezes out, and he looks smaller. He looks like his, he has like, how like tarantulas are kind of furry. It just looks very like wilted. And his thorax is kind of smaller and sickly.
I'll scoop him up. I'm like,
hey, Parker, or Nevermore, are you okay?
And he nods, but he's very weak. And he kind of like sits down and pulls his legs in real close to his body.
You can understand me, yeah?
Nods.
Did something happen? Did something bad happen?
Nods.
Did something bad happen where you are in the city?
It's so hard. It's like a spider trying to do charades.
That's why I'm just trying to ask him yes or no questions.
Morse code. Morse code.
Morse code. No, he doesn't know Morse code. He nods. Yes, happened where he was.
Okay. You're safe here. You should stay here with me for a while.
Not like shakes his head. No.
No.
And you see a little like under your armor. You see kind of like some green kind of like energy, kind of like beaming out from your armor and onto the walls around you. Very, very softly, not very bright.
Is and I've never seen that before.
No. Well,
Um,
the energy, like the machine that Nevermore had an energy that
Mhm.
kind of looked that similar kind of look, that hue.
um, is something broken over there? Like or
He kind of nods, but kind of like shakes his head too.
oh, okay. Do you think if I go to sleep, I can visit you again, and we can talk?
Shakes his head no, sadly, as a spider can be.
Okay. Hang on.
And Orgoth is going to, with Parker in his hand, go out and go over to Lapus's room. and see
Okay.
if Lapus is there
Okay.
yet.
I think she would be by now.
Yeah.
She just opens the door. Yeah.
Something's wrong with Parker.
Oh man, what happened to him? She's gonna grab Parker.
Ashes looks concerned.
That Parker wasn't like this when you were all passed out last time.
No, he's never looked like that. And I asked him. I mean, I tried to ask simple questions because I don't talk spider, and the spider can't talk to me. But I mean, that's how Nevermore shows up here. And I asked if something bad happened, and the spider said yes. And then I asked if it happened where he is, and the spider said yes. But he said he can't bring me there again, like I was before.
Parker shakes his head no at your comment, Orgoth.
Hey, Parker. Could this be the whole thing with Grumsh?
Parker tilts his head, tilts his body, and he wishes he could talk so bad right now. He shakes his
Write a
head.
message with your web.
Yeah. Some Charlotte Webb shit in here. He shakes his head no.
If I get, you know what? I'm gonna take Parker onto the desk,
Mhm.
get a piece of paper, and then get a vial of ink,
Mhm.
and say, is there a way that you can write something real quick?
He dips his front paw into it.
His front little leg.
Yeah, and just starts making a little machine exploded. Fixing. And that takes up an entire page because he has to move his whole body.
Machine exploding.
Yeah, there was a machine when I in my vision, in my dream, I was there and talking to Nevermore. There was a machine that he used to get to be Parker here. And look, and
Orgoth will like try to find a dark corner in Lapus's room, and you can see this green light
Yeah.
coming up.
Like something weird's coming out of the inside of the armor.
Because the armor is like for Parker has found some way, or Nevermore found some way to use the armor as a, I don't know, a gateway or something here. And like this is the color of the energy of the machine.
And the machine is broken, so that means that you're not able to go into where Parker comes from. I'm gonna guess it's difficult for Parker to be out here in this world.
Yes, he makes a little like Y and says hurting.
You better put him back in the armor. He's not gonna last very long out here.
Okay, do you want to go back in, Parker?
And he like
Worry-
picks him up and holds him up near the armor.
Well, he kind of jumps back down on the table on the desk and puts worried about you with it draws onto the page.
Oh no, I'm you. Look, I'm okay. I'll rest and I'll be okay. But you look really hurt, and I don't really know what's happening. But it seems like being out here is hard, like Laphus said. So maybe you have to go back. I'll be okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Me, North, and Wilvan are gonna take care of him. You get that machine fixed so that way it's easier for you to get out here and not hurt.
Ashes does a little dance in a circle and yips, agreeing with you, Laphus.
Listen to Ashes. He's your elder.
And he nods and crawls up onto Orgoth's palm. And he goes into your armor and shoo, disappears in the green light. Phew, fades away.
Well, was weird. I was reading the book, Laphus, and some of the pages are stuck together.
Can you hand me the book?
Yeah, it's in my room.
Yeah, if you can go and grab it, I'll see what page, because I read it too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run back and get it and bring it to Laphus.
Mm-hmm. You get
what pages were stuck?
It's the pages that are connecting Grumpsh's chapter and Lolth's chapter.
You're shipping Grumpsh and
yeah,
Lolth.
yeah.
Lumpsh.
Do you want to go have lunch together?
I go and I try to like split them apart. Carefully.
Make a sleight of hand.
Oh God, not sleight of hand. Oh well, that's not bad actually, because I rolled an 18, so
nice.
That's plus 1, 19.
19. You're able to peel them. It wasn't like this. You think you've read this section before, and it's a lot to do with the animosity that Grumpsh and Lolth's followers had toward each other.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a section that you didn't see before about how Grumpsh's followers, they were very angry that they were not included in Lolth's plan.
Okay.
Very angry that they were not included and brought to a safe place to wait for the return.
All right. So Grumpsh has it out for Lolth. We already knew that, but one of the reasons why is because Lolth did not want Grumpsh's followers to be safe along with hers.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds complicated. If you're me. What is that going to mean?
I'm not sure what it means right now, but it seems like you're in the middle of it.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what's going on with you and the whole, what North said about you going berserk and everything. But what I feel like is that it right now within you, there is maybe a war going on between Grumsh and Lolth.
I don't know. Maybe that doesn't sound good.
I mean, you got two betrayer gods pining after you. Betrayer gods are never good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Parker's a sweetie, though.
North, what are you doing? I kind of forgot. I was like an important scene. What were you doing during the whole of this?
Honestly, I just want to go out. I don't want to. I don't want to be stuck here right now.
Okay, you're heading out. Okay,
Take your time with the important scene.
okay.
I can be
We'll come back to you.
taking notes here.
Okay.
I have a nice page here. Look at this. I'm writing down all your shit.
I know you do. I want a copy of that. So,
I just have written farts 100 times.
The armor where the green light was feels kind of worn, and when you were helping Parker back into his home, it was like a little bit of a static kind of feel. It wasn't like it shocked you, but you could feel the energy coming from that area of the armor.
Yeah, that green light, whatever that was, like the energy that made the armor like a little hot, a little like when you rub your feet on a rug too much, and you get this feeling of like electricity, like that a little bit.
No idea what that means, but I will continue to nod.
Do you think? Never mind.
What?
Do you think that because you don't have to, I have to sleep, but I know you and North kind of don't, and you kind of don't for less time. Do you think you could take watches over me tonight?
Yeah, I can do that. I don't know. You would need to ask North, but yeah, I can do that for you. Are you going to bed right now?
Well, we should probably find North first, I guess. I'm sure she's just downstairs.
Probably.
North, where are you?
Oh, you know what? I'm just like, the last few days have been, well, the last few weeks have been kind of shit, and I'm just like, I've got it to there. I've got it up to there. I am tired of all of that. I just need to just like go feel like my own person again. So I'm gonna go see if I can find a drinking buddy at the Mongoose.
Okay.
So I'm not downstairs.
Got it. So you go to the mongoose, and you go there, and it's crowded. Lots of people there. They have like this is the one that's a little bit a nicer upscale than the Cool Flame, but it's like they have an outdoor bar seating area, but you look around and you don't see any of the rivals.
Well, shit.
Like you walk around, they got an upstairs bar and a downstairs bar, and they've got like a lutist playing that's not Pollux, and
Oh, thank fuck. Hmm. Well, if
and
they're not here,
yeah,
I can enjoy
I mean
myself.
I mean they have rooms. You know that they stay here and they have rooms here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could ask about them.
You go to a bartender,
Yeah.
young guy, like really kind of like he's got tufts of yellow hair. He's got a little tiny like braids that kind of stick out, and he looks at you and says, "Hi, get you a drink."
Oh, yeah, what? No, it's sure. What you got? You have something like
You want?
special for tonight, like.
We don't really have any specials,
No, I'm not
but
talking about special. What's your special thing?
the special thing is that we have this lovely mushroom ale that is to die for. It has a
Is it
wonderful
gonna make me
body.
high?
Is that what you're looking for?
Not right now, maybe later.
Um, I can make a persuasion roll for me. He looks at you kind of nervous.
Persuasion, okay. 21.
Okay. He looks at you, is like, gets quiet and says, we're supposed to tell our customers that this is a ale that will let you enjoy the evening, but I can get you the real thing.
You know what? Normal ale right now, the real thing later.
Okay. Just let me know. And
Cool. Thanks.
puts a cup in front of you.
By the way, I got some friends staying here. Like, you know, the group with like, there's a water genasi and a like really tall
Oh,
older
yes,
lady.
yes.
They home right now, you know, or like where are their rooms at?
They headed out this morning, I think. They're out.
Well, shit.
I heard the I heard the human with the kind of shaggy hair say something about they had a gig, and it was good to get out and do something.
How?
I think his name was Irvin. He said
4 of them? What?
it was
Yeah.
all 5 of them. Yeah.
All 5, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The mushrooms too.
And says 5 gold and hands over a little packet.
I'm gonna hand over 6
Mm-hmm.
because my man deserves a tip. And I am that kind of person. Well, I'm gonna enjoy myself tonight. Have a good little, like, I know how these things work.
Yeah.
This one, is it better eaten? Is it better?
Either way, like made into a tea or just eaten.
I'm gonna just like enjoy my little tea.
Okay.
Because being responsible fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
So
did
while
say
you guys,
they did say something about heading down somewhere.
Okay. We're gonna have fun over there. We left this morning.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Well, maybe I'll see them down there in a few days. I don't know. Alright, thanks.
And he goes off and helps other customers.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go bar crawl by myself. You know
Okay.
what?
How late do you
Just to make
stay out?
things complicated. I just need to stay out.
Like all night long?
I maybe get my 4 hours of rest at some point.
So come back like late, like 3 in the morning.
Way late.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Orgoth and Laphus, you go to look for North, and she's not there anywhere. Either of her rooms that she's rented.
Well, North's gone. You're muted.
Okay. It was probably a silly idea anyway. So
I mean, I could still watch you for a little bit.
It's fine. Okay, that's probably smart.
I'll watch you in the middle of it.
Okay.
So you go to bed, I'll come in like maybe 2 hours later and I'll watch you for a couple of hours.
Okay. Thank you, Laphus. I really appreciate it.
It's fine. You can just go to bed. I'll see you in a few hours.
And he turns and starts to walk out, gets as far as the door,
Mm-hmm.
stops, turns back around, says,
I need the book.
She hands him the book back.
Okay.
Thanks again.
No problem.
He goes over to his room and puts the book, holds it for a minute, maybe a little longer than he'd intended, and then puts it back on the bed, or goes and falls asleep eventually.
Okay, a couple of hours later, Lapis, you've had your 4 hours, and you are long rested, and you head over to Orgoth's room.
Yeah.
And you just go inside. He didn't lock the door or anything. And you look over, and he's passed out asleep. And his tattoo is moving.
I feel like that's normal. It's moved several times before with him.
It goes back and forth between like a web that covers his entire face, and then it kind of like goes to a slash over his left eye.
All right. Let me just make a quick note of that before. I am just gonna open up my book and just not really get too into it, as I'm supposed to be watching for something.
Mm-hmm.
So besides like the tattoo moving, so far she's not registered anything else.
Yeah. And Orgoth, you dream of war. You dream of massive armies clashing against each other. You dream of death and blood and fire and rage. And the senselessness of it, because it doesn't matter whose side is winning as long as all is destroyed. And then you wake up.
The book, by the way, I'm reading is called The Metamorphodics.
Excellent. I love this.
What does the protagonist change into?
Yes.
A lot of things.
Excellent.
It doesn't matter as long as everyone's destroyed.
Yeah.
Those asses are going down.
Oh, North, you get back late.
I can just picture North like climbing through their window and just like crumpling, crumple down on their floor. Just,
because you're drunk, Lapis and Orgoth make a perception check.
Can I attempt stealth at disadvantage?
Is
No.
Is my disadvantage that I'm asleep?
This is like, for you're asleep. Yeah, yours at disadvantage, you're asleep. Yeah. Lapis is awake for this, so yeah.
I'm 22.
Because my perception's high. 11.
Okay. Yeah, you're still kind of out, Orgoth. Lapis, you think somebody's climbing into North's room.
It's probably North. Not even gonna. If it's not North, then they deserve to grab whatever it is that they have if they've managed to sneak in there.
And the morning, sun rises. North, you've got a hangover. Let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Con. Come here. Hold on. Well, a 16.
Okay. You're hungover, but you're not useless.
Yeah, it's no unfamiliar terrain there.
Yeah. You all wake up. Lapis, I'm assuming you went back to your room at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like after Orgoth wakes up,
Mhm.
She's just gotta get up herself from the chair, just look at him and just go, nothing interesting really happened. Your tattoo kept moving on your face, kept changing shapes. Figured that
Okay.
was normal. It was like a spider web at some point, and then it turned into like this slash across your face, and then back to a spider web. Very intricate designs.
Yeah, maybe because I was dreaming. I don't know. I normally have to think of what it becomes, but it seems like not all the time. Maybe.
Well, your mind's still active even when you're asleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wake up North because it should be about time that we head off to the Temple of Pelor.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a moment and
Okay.
head over towards North's room and just knock very loudly.
Bang, 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 bang,
Oh,
bang.
fuck me.
Hey, North, you awake? North,
No,
I heard you. You're awake.
I'm dead.
Do you need me to bring you back out?
Absolutely not.
Are you sure? It's fun.
No, I'm good.
All
Being in limbo
right.
right here. Amazing.
Well, gonna go to the Temple of Pelor in like maybe an hour, so
Yeah, I'll be there. Just gonna crack the door open like, yeah, I'm here. And North has changed to their autumn season this morning.
ooh.
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 All right, sunshine.
Yeah,
Whenever
no.
you're ready.
Mm-hmm. I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be today.
Your eyes are ready, okay?
No. But let's go anyways. 'Cause I don't wanna burden anyone with that, and you don't give a shit, so let's go.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you all pile into a carriage to get to the guided district?
Did we all get long rests? Did I manage a long
Yes,
rest?
yeah, everybody got a long rest, yes.
Oh,
Despite
thank
the
God.
bad, despite the horrible, horrible nightmares.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Let
Drinking so much water. It's rehydrating.
me. So the carriage takes you to the southeast of the city, and I don't think you've ever really been into the guided district yet. Um,
Isn't
oh yeah,
the
the temple. Oh,
Cobalt
sorry,
Soul in there?
you've been to the Cobalt Soul temple here, to Tower to Temple of the Mentor.
Well, North's
Um,
been here.
yeah, Norseman here.
I think Orgoth has as well, because question.
Yeah, yeah, and
Well,
Question
then I
lives in this area
haven't.
too. Um, but you approach, and like the buildings are, you actually have to go up onto. It's one of these like there's several like mountains that have been carved like off flat, and so you go up this like long hill, long road up the hill to get to the like the flattened off mountaintop into the area where the guided district is. The Temple of the Mentor is close by the entrance to the area, and you have to go further down this like long boulevard with like tall, magnificent buildings and palm trees stretching out. The awnings, ever present awnings that stretch over the streets as you go. Um, and you pass by at the heart of the guided district is a courtyard, concave stone courtyard known as the Blessing Well, and you see in the center of the plaza there is this well, and people are just kind of gathered around it, thinking, worshiping, doing whatever they need to do. It's like kind of like a non-denominational meeting area, but there are people. You see people gathering water from the well, bringing it up in buckets. Um, but as you also, Lapis, you notice this on the walls of the edge of like towards the walls, the outer edge of the city. The mountain has been left like higher, and you see catacombs and tombs that have been like placed into the mountainside, and you can just feel dead people, lots
Ooh,
and lots.
this hole was made for me.
But at the front of it, at the base of this cliff, at the base of this necropolis, is a small temple dedicated to the matron of death.
Ugh.
And you don't see any like raven iconography, but you do see a person with a golden funeral, like a statue of a person with a golden funerary mask, and like just like few feathers around their collar. It's not like they're just a straight up raven, but they appear to be like, well, it's not like they're like an evil god that people are trying to avoid.
Yeah.
This is like kind of normal people revere
Yeah.
the Dusk Maven, as she is known here, as a way of passing on to the afterlife. But you pass that in your carriage, and you get to this tall building that it's actually kind of a squat 2-story building with a tall kind of spire that goes up, and you see like all of these hanging pieces of glass and hanging pieces of glass and colored like lead glass, and it's catching the sun, and it's like just glowing and sparkling in the glory of the sun coming down from the west. And this is the sun catcher, which is the temple of Pelor here. Is it Pelor or Pelor? I don't know what it's.
It's Pelor.
Pelor?
Pelor.
Yeah. And you kind of come to a stop here, and the carriage driver is like, Temple of Pelor?
Thank you.
All right, let's get this over with.
And you head to the front, and there are a few people in yellow robes gathered outside, and they are doing lots of meditation, and they're like they've got on their knees praying. And you go past, and you see at the front desk, for lack of a better word, like the antechamber, as you
Well,
go in.
I'm not not going to be going into
Okay.
it. I'm going to be outside.
Okay. Well, it's open. It's like an archway. They
I'm not gonna
like
be in
having.
there.
Okay, yeah, but you can see into it. But behind at the front, you see this man, and he's in full fucking plate mail. He's got blonde hair, long, draping over his shoulders. Has a big fucking sword tucked into his back. He has his helmet. Like, this man screams paladin.
And he's sitting at a front desk.
Yeah. And he's got his feet kind of like up on the desk. And he sees you all come in, waves. Morning.
Morning.
How goes it? Welcome to the Sun Catcher. All glory to the sun.
All glory to the sun indeed. My name is North. This is my pal Orgoth.
Orgoth, yes. Nice to meet you. You are the
Sure.
champion, are you not? I saw you in battle.
Yes. Oh, thank you for attending the match.
It was quite a mighty. I don't deign to fight competitively. I don't want to get this armor messed up. My name is Aloysius Nightbreaker.
Isn't an armor's goal to protect you and get kind of messed up in the way in the way of things?
I'm sorry, say it again. I couldn't quite hear you.
An armor isn't an armor. Come on. An armor's goal to be kind of messed up when you're in battle, right?
Oh, this is my everyday work armor. I have a set of like fighting armor that if ever need to.
2 sets of armor. Wow.
Yes. It's pretty standard, actually. So how can I help you, North and Champion Orgoth?
We were wondering who's in charge here today as head priest.
Oh, it's me. It's
you.
me. The building is not. I mean, it's really nicely like a nice building, but the lower 2 stories are kind of small. There's not a lot of people here.
Do I believe this man when he says it's him, or is he just like being a guy at the door being like, no, it's me, boss doesn't want to see you?
Insight check.
Why do I even bother checking my character sheet when it's a +1? Oh, yeah, I believe this man.
Yeah, he just nods and says, "I can help you with whatever you need. I can show you around the temple. I can take you to the roof, and we can gaze upon the beauty that the sun has brought this morning."
We're looking for some, and I'm going to just like flash Jamon's badge. Just like make it a like toin.
He
Roll over the
narrows his
knuckles.
eyes. He's like, "I'm sorry, I did not see that. You're a hand of Ord?"
Let's just say we're a bit in a kind of mutually beneficial situation.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly employed, but friends is a bit too close for a word.
He looks
Allies,
not
I would say.
the way you're kind of like dragging it out, he's kind of like not really paying attention. He's like, he says,
Say it out loud, Bill.
yeah.
Hands with benefits. We're hands with benefits.
He
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
Type that into chat, not say it.
Sir Aloysius says, well, if it is something that Jaman Saord wishes, and you are the bearer of his will, then I believe that we can come to an agreement of some sort about what you need. I just need to know what it is.
Indeed. I'm not exactly sure what it is, in fact. We're looking for some maybe religious guidance, maybe some healing, maybe some help. Orgoth, as you're the one concerned.
Yeah, so
Champion, what's wrong?
I've got so I've got this thing that happens where sometimes if I'm fighting, I don't remember what happened when I was fighting.
It's the haze of battle.
Because I mean things. I guess things kind of go red, and then like Grumsh takes over, and something bad. Like
I'm sorry.
don't
I'm sorry.
remember.
What did you say?
I said, and then it feels like maybe something takes over, and I don't remember what happened.
Orgoth, we're here to get you some help, so how about you be... I can't believe I'm saying that. Upfront with the man. Just like fucking straight up.
Okay. So maybe I when I get in a fight, maybe I'm being directed by Grumsh.
The betrayer god, Grumsh.
Yeah, I guess so. Or Lolf. I'm one of the two. It depends on what
Lolf?
happens.
Both? You know, history is not my strong point, but if you feel like the betrayer gods are trying to worm themselves into your mind, perhaps.
Oh no, they're not trying.
They've probably like wormed pretty deep already.
But look, but when I sleep, so like dreams,
visions. I have witnessed him being pretty much out of his usual character temper during these blood rage, whatever you call it, moments. to the point where I don't recognize him, and when calling out to him, or just patting him on the shoulder, or telling him, like, good job, the fight is over now, and he doesn't see you. He just sees
Like
something else
he's
to be butchered.
like he with an Aloysius Sir Nightbreaker leans in and says, like he's possessed.
Maybe.
Perhaps he needs
And-
an exorcism.
Oh, haha.
What?
Honestly, his one eye starts bleeding. You know,
So
the
there
one
there
eye.
are real consequences.
There are real signs. And this is not a positive thing, honestly. This is pretty, excuse my language, in a house of a god, but this is pretty fucking scary.
You see him nod over to the corner of the desk, and there's a curse jar there.
What's the currency in there? Is it silver? Is it gold?
It's copper, like copper pennies, and there's like some silver, but yeah.
Okay, is there like a once where like equals that much?
No, not really. It's sort of like just on your honor, but
Well, consider this an advance payment. I'm gonna dump like 5 silver in there.
okay. He says, no, really, I might be able to perform an exorcism. In fact, he looks over at Orgoth and he says, "May the light of Halor shine upon you," and holds his hand out. And he's looking at your armor. Are you wearing your armor?
Mm-hmm.
I believe your armor is cursed.
It happens like when I'm sleeping. It's not like when I have the visions. I don't always have my armor on.
I believe that your armor is the focus that these betrayer god, and he says it like just such vitriol, the focus of their anger. And North, make an insight check.
Oh,
Actually,
that's gonna
Orgoth,
be
you can.
funny.
Yeah, Orgoth, you can too.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
8.
8. He's dead serious, Orgoth. North, he knows what he says. He thinks he knows what he's talking about, but he's definitely coming across as he's trying to make himself more important than what he actually. He's making shit up, possibly. But in the kind of way where he's like, kind of way that it's kind of.
It's a big dick contest.
It's a
and he's
big
just like pulling it out.
Yeah. Look how important I am.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, perhaps, maybe an exorcism is not needed. All you need to do is have a remove curse cast upon you, and then you can take the armor off. Have you been unable to take the armor off?
He's very much able to take the armor off. I do believe the armor is not cursed, and I believe you were talking out of your ass. And I point at the swear jar.
You're covered.
Who's at the head of your order, Sir Knight?
He is currently on a sabbatical.
Surely he can come out of a sabbatical for Jamon.
I will have to get a message to him.
Well,
to Father Bright.
We can watch your desk while you do so.
He's out of the city.
Such a strong warrior as you, pretty much, I'm sure, has access to spells or to objects that could allow you to communicate
have been
with him.
blessed by Palor himself.
You have.
I can help you. I can help Orgoth, the champion, with whatever he needs. I will fight Grumsh himself if that's what it takes.
Well, you're welcome to die trying.
And he comes over and like kind of like holds his hand closer. He's like trying to detect. He's got the detect magic spell still up, and he gets real close to you.
Hey,
Kinda-
hey, 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 hey. It's close enough.
And he kind of lifts his hand back and says, "It still has something to do with the armor. I can detect massive amounts of magic coming off of it."
That we know already. So
The armor is magical. It was a gift to me from my father.
tell us something we don't know. Or get us your superior. I am very much in Karen, get me your manager mode.
Right. Okay. Let me look at the time. He looks over at Orgoth, looks over at North.
Do you want to see if this coin is a true one or not? It's a real deal.
What are you showing? Oh, the
The Jamon
badge. The badge. Got it. Okay. He is currently in Taldore. It will take him months to return. If you want help, you have to deal with me. And I want to help. Obviously, he is in some distress.
He is, but we don't. We need something concrete, not some supposition or oh, I know what I'm talking about, but really I don't.
I do know what I'm talking about. Are you accusing me of not being able to?
I'm accusing you, or just maybe talking out of your ass a little bit.
And I am not talking about out of my ass. Puts a copper into the jar. I am talking with confidence that Paylor granted me.
How's it going over there, you guys?
Kind of shitty. Oh, that was a big one.
The detect magic that is still up. He's got up running. He looks through the archway, the open archway, and sees Laphus. And you see him kind of narrow his eyes and looks over at Ashes. Is Ashes out and about?
Oh yeah, Ashes is always with her.
It's like,
That
is
one's
this
not
your
your problem.
companion?
She's not your problem. She's our problem.
Yeah, that's my friend.
What are you guys talking about?
You.
Fuck you talking about me for?
How about we love you and appreciate you so much?
I know that's a lie.
Sir Nightbreaker says, "You consort with the undead."
No, I
Never
spend
leads him
time
on
with
us.
I spend time with my friend Laphus.
She is, and right before his spell runs out of time, he looks at Laphus, and almost like he blinks as if like there's so much light coming off of her. He's like, ugh.
Oh my god, she's got a jewel as well. She's beaming with light, bro.
Miss, did you say her name out loud? Because did he hear you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said it to him, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Laphus. Could you step in, please?
No.
She does whatever she wants.
He stands up. There is such a light radiating from you.
Yeah, it happens.
It's because of her bright and shining personality.
What is up with all of you? You've got artifacts galore.
Bro,
You've been
we're
cursed.
adventurers.
I've never seen such chaotic. I have not. It is not even 10 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning. I'm hungover as fuck.
So
The F-bombs are a gold piece.
Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh!
Shit
So,
ass sticks.
I'm gonna guess you can't actually help us then if
I
you
can
haven't even
try to do a
seen
remove
what
curse.
we like
I,
have.
That's all you got? Remove curse.
I can also attempt to do, if you let me know what you're experiencing. Are you experiencing visions? Are you being commanded? Do you hear voices?
Do you say weird shit sometimes in the heat of battle? Oh, wait. I'm getting poorer and poorer by the second. God damn. Oh,
Yes to the first two, but why did you say yes to the last one? Why did you say that last one, Laphus?
Laphus.
I
I
mean,
didn't say that.
North.
I don't know.
Did I say stuff in battle too? Weird stuff. I don't think so. I don't. Here's the
I
problem.
didn't really get what you were saying, but you were muttering
Yes.
and looking mad as shit.
I mean,
Oh,
look. Here's the problem. I've got visions, right? I hear the voices of other people. I maybe hear the voices of Grumsh or Loth. It looks like I do things when I'm fighting that I don't know what they are. I bleed out of one of my eyes sometimes. My tattoo changes on its own. I've got a lot of shit going on.
And Orgoth reaches in his bag and slams a gold into the tip jar. And then he puts his hand back in and he says,
So you better fucking take care of us, you fucking asshole.
and he like puts 3 more gold
And
in the jar.
I wanted silver and 2 gold. I have 3 gold in there. Damn. Wait.
Sir Aloysius, like, kind of like is stunned and kind of sits back. I see that you're under a lot of stress.
No shit, Sherlock. Bing.
This undead creature that you travel with, she has been blessed by the light. Have you?
Oh, she's blessing. Like herself. Whole thing. Yeah.
I can sense Avandra and Sehanine.
And Krellin.
No, I do not sense any Corellan energy coming from her.
Huh.
She has been blessed. I believe, quite possibly, that you are meddling in the affairs of gods. And the more that you do so, the more attention that you are bringing to yourselves. I would take off your armor and step away. Walk away from this. If you do not wish the eyes of the prime deities upon you, I recommend walking away. And not he would say, like, the prime deities and their mortal foes' eyes upon you.
So do you
I
know
think
anyone
that-
who could get us like a super cool armor?
Orgoth, your armor is incomplete. I sense that. If you can find the rest, perhaps that will bring you the closure that you need. It'll give you
So
the
it's either like you remove it and walk away, or like get the rest of the set. That's what you're suggesting.
Yes.
Maybe there's something in between that can be done. Remove it while we're gathering the rest of the set.
I believe that once their eyes are upon you, they will not leave you alone.
Well, that's already a problem, so.
All of you are bound by destiny. I can see that now. And I'm
Ooh.
sorry to be brusque with all of you.
That sounded very cliche. I'm sorry. That was the ooh. It's not my ooh. No.
Is there...
think that you can just walk away from destiny.
People have done it
Attempts that
before.
aren't like that. How did that work out for them?
Hopefully they are alive and much happier.
Okay, well,
Orgoth turns to looks at North. So
I guess we should do what the guy says. We should walk away.
and he turns and he walks away.
I
Paylor.
can...
It's been lovely.
I could always do an exorcism.
Funny.
Oh, I want to see that though.
And you walk outside?
Yeah, and I walk right up to Laphus, and I'm like,
He didn't even say your name. Fuck that guy.
Why would he need to say my name? Question mark?
We kept referring to you as like that undead person and like really derogatory stuff. Like,
I mean, I am
we heard your
undead.
name. Well, yes, but you have
It's
a
kind
name.
of disdainful, but like, this man needs to be knocked down like a peg or 5, 6, 7.
I mean, that's a lot of people who follow Paylor. It's
Inside you hear, ooh, pizza party now. I'm kidding.
I am going to turn back and walk back in snow.
I don't think that guy could help us. I don't think he could help me.
Honestly, kind of sucked.
oh, did you guys learn anything?
Yeah, we're fated by destiny. I have to watch out. I either have to remove my armor or I have to like get the rest of it because it's not complete.
But it's not going to change anything.
The eyes of the gods are on us, and their earthly minions or whatever. And if we don't like stop now, it could be like all bad. And he could do an exorcism. And he wasn't even the top guy. He was just the guy working the door.
His top guys in Tal'Dorei, and he would not even try to talk to them.
Oh, I mean, Taldor is like how many months of travel away? I feel like by that point we're not going to be able to
You got
do anything.
teleported to Wildmount, right?
Yeah, but you're assuming that these guys can easily get that tablet. For all we know, they
Jamon
could
can.
be. Jamon can, but what's Jamon going to do in Taldore?
Well, I mean, we could get a tablet, like a go there tablet and a come back tablet, and go visit this guy in Tal'Dorei.
Get your shit fixed.
I mean,
Also, I lost like almost 4 gold.
How'd you do that?
Swear jar.
That's fucking funny. I mean, if you want to, but I'm honestly, as much as I enjoy using Jamon's name, I'm not going to try and abuse that.
Oh no.
No, mostly because I know that if you abuse it, odds are they'll take it away, and then you're just shit out of luck.
Yeah, it seems like we need to save that for when it's really important.
What do we do in battle then when you're doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing?
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
you could also take off the armor. But I don't know. The armor is all about Lolth. I don't know how that's going to help with... When do you black out, so to speak? Is there something you do that makes you start going blacking out?
And then suddenly, you black out. And Evermore is there, and you're in this cavern. He's like, I've got it made. I've got it fixed. I've got it fixed. You have to... And you see this machine, is like sparking so loudly, and like just flames, gouts of flames coming off of it. And he looks just like circles under his eyes. His clothes are like just like he's been in the same clothes for like days. He's got injuries, like burns all over him. He looks so beat up. And he looks at you and says, I could hear everything. You cannot give up. We have been here for so long. Grumsh is I looked up who Grumsh was. I had no idea who that was. You can't let him know that we're here. And that's where we're going to stop for the day.
I just imagined Orgoth just standing there and immediately fucking falls face first on the ground.
Just like, well, we didn't fix shit.
Yeah, like, when do you black out?
Foam.
At that point, Laphus just takes a step back, like, "Oh, I'm not gonna deal with that."
I have one note about this paladin is this man can't do shit.
Sir Aloysius Nightbreaker. And his superior Father Bright.
Bunch of poo-poo head.
Well, we are off next week.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will have a Wilvan next time. So not much time has passed, so we'll be able to slot him in very, very easily, I think. So, and here's the thing: is that Wilvan didn't get wet. Like all that worry for him getting like wet underground.
Good job, my man.
Yeah, he's just fine.
We're gonna have to go back though.
Yeah, you do. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we do a wrap up?
No.
And
No.
let's go around and do a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill Roper. You can find me on whatever social platforms I'm rarely on anymore, but I'm there sometimes at Bill Roper or at Bill freaking Roper. I am currently in the realms of streaming doing this. This is what I'm doing. Do you need more in life? I don't know. My home games, they keep me happy, but this is it. This is the shit right here. So, yes, I am, as always, grateful for those moments when you all let me chew up some scenery. It's not intended, but Orgoth's got a lot going on. And holy crap, everybody here on this table is amazing. So thank you so much for being a part of my gaming life.
You're welcome. Hey everybody, this is Jaiden. You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, at Foxtrot Fallout. I'm gonna forever call it Twitter and not X because it's a stupid fucking name.
It is.
You could also find all of us on the Discord, which we all inhabit, and we stay in our little corners of the market there. And also, we rarely ever plug it, but like we do have a YouTube where you can watch the VODs for this shit. So if you ever just want to see our faces for whatever reason, we're there. We're there, and you could see a lot of our fucking reactions to certain things.
The reactions are perfect. I love y'all's reactions every single time. It's great.
So yeah, just follow us there too on Severed Sons D&D, dude.
Hey everyone, this is Jimmy. I've been playing North, the Legend Roguelock. You can find me on the socials, Blue Sky, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. at Suburban Cryptic. Hey, you know what time it is. If you like what you're hearing here, if you like what you're seeing here, if you want more of it, we got a Patreon with some exclusive stuff. We got 3 tiers, and each one of them is pretty dang awesome. Also, if you want to get merch, we have some stuff you can wear, stuff you can drink from, stuff you can stick on your stuff. That's stickers. On our merch shop that you can find in the link tree. Hey, thanks for watching.
And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys, RBDM, and Blue Sky at Ron88Keys. Please follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky at Separate Sons D&D. You can find a Separate Sons Rhyme and the Frost Maiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Please share us with all your friends. We have a fantastic community on our Discord. Thank you all. Join our Patreon for early access to episodes and a whole lot more. Thank you to the Wizards of the Coast, getting a critical role, and all the listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.